1960s, Mao has been on the sidelines. But that does not mean that his importance ideologically diminished. While he was on the sidelines in terms of handling day-to-day running of the state affairs, there was a growth of Mao cult, in particular in the military, under the leadership of Ling Biao. This Mao's cult that quickly was spread to the rest of society, building around the notion that Mao was forever correct and his vision will continue to provide inspiration for the Chinese Revolution. There was this environment that made it possible for Mao to have a comeback by launching the Cultural Revolution, which he used to destabilize and ultimately remove the leadership that put him on the sideline and make a major comeback. The immediate mechanism of Cultural Revolution was Mao's dissatisfaction with the status quo, with the bureaucratization within the Chinese Communist government. And he called on college youth and middle school, high school students to criticize the government, to criticize the bureaucratic practice, to criticize the hierarchical structure of the communist government. And of course now, it was clearly served his own personal interest because it was these bureaucrats, the moderate leaders of the Communist Party, who replaced him in the aftermath of the Great Leap Forward. These youngsters, they have their own grievances because the Communist Party, as a ruling party, has been very autocratic and politically oppressive. And so the young people in the college campus have grievances, and Cultural Revolution, when Mao called to bombast the headquarters of the communist government, it speaks to them because the communist government represents a very oppressive force politically and socially. So they all rise up to smash the government apparatus, allow Mao to become the great leader, the great helmsman to lead the revolution. So Mao made this major comeback. So he was not only the super deity, the center of the Mao cult, but also become the actual political leader once again. With the release of crude energy of young people whose only right at the time was to make revolution by destroying the status quo, by finding another target of the revolution. So it created a momentum, it created a dynamic in a society of destruction, a dynamic of destruction. In the end, untold number of people, including intellectuals, teachers, and people of all walks of life, being the target of this political violence that was unprecedented in Maoist era, perhaps in 20th century, perhaps in Chinese history.